Inside the Broncos-Cardinals joint practice, 5 storylines that define Denver's summer send-off. When the Denver Broncos lined up against the Arizona Cardinals for their final joint practice of training camp, the setting was far from ceremonial. With roster spots on the line, schemes under scrutiny, and individual performances potentially tipping the balance heading into the regular season, Thursday's session became a microcosm of the Broncos' summer, a blend of tension, opportunity, and evolving strategy. 1. A scare, then relief, for Garrett Bolles and Nik Bonitto. For a brief moment, all eyes shifted from football to first responders when left tackle Garrett Bolles exited practice and was taken to an ambulance. Sean Payton later clarified that Bolles was dealing with an asthma episode, not a structural injury, a far less alarming outcome than feared. Meanwhile, pass rusher Nik Bonitto underwent a minor procedure to remove a bone spur from his foot, receiving just 3 stitches. Payton expects him back in full pads next week. In a sport where attrition often dictates destiny, these updates were a small but important victory for Denver's depth chart stability. 2. The 4-back puzzle. Since early in camp, speculations swirled that the Broncos might break from convention and carry 4 running backs on the 53-man roster. Payton confirmed Thursday that the scenario is on the table. J.K. Dobbins, looking to recapture his explosive pre-injury form, and undrafted standout R.J. Harvey are roster locks. That leaves Tyler Beatty, Blake Watson, Jaleel McLaughlin, and rookie Audric Estim in a high-stakes battle for the final 2 slots. Given Denver's middling 4, 1 yards per carry in 2023, and a commitment to insulating young QB Bo Nix with a diversified run game, the decision could shape early season offensive identity. 3. Marvin Mims turns the corner. If Thursday was a measuring stick for Denver's receiving corps, Marvin Mims passed with authority. Listed as WR2 on the depth chart, Mims delivered his sharpest session of camp, stringing together multiple chunk plays that drew praise from media observers. The second-year wideout's ability to stretch defenses vertically could be a critical counterbalance to Courtland Sutton's possession skill set. In 2023, Denver ranked just 23rd in explosive pass plays. Mims' emergence may be the spark to shift that metric upward. Or Bo Nix finds his rhythm. Quarterback Bo Nix, coming off an uneven outing the previous week, responded with precision and swagger. Multiple reporters noted it was his best day of camp, punctuated by no-look passes that even drew a nod from Cardinals linebacker Mack Wilson. For Nix, the timing couldn't be better. With the regular season looming, building chemistry and confidence in live speed reps is essential. His development arc will define Denver's offensive ceiling in 2024, especially after ranking just 24th in passing yards last season. Chapter 5. Starters to rest in preseason clash. Payton and Cardinals head coach Jonathan Gannon reached a mutual decision. Most starters will sit out Saturday's preseason meeting. After 2 joint practices and an 8-day stretch of high-intensity work, the risk-reward equation favored rest. However, 5 to 6 starters who've seen limited action will log a handful of snaps. The strategic plan? Give Nix and the primary unit a brief tune-up the following week against the Saints, about 8 plays, before shutting the book on preseason reps. From injury scares to positional battles, and from breakout performances to calculated workload management, this joint practice wasn't just another date on the summer schedule. It was a final rehearsal with real consequences for roster construction and Week 1 readiness. If you live and breathe the NFLC and want more inside looks, data-driven breakdowns, and on-the-ground reporting, hit like and subscribe. Join a community where football isn't just a season, it's a way of life.